This book marries magic and revolution better than any modern classic. Miss it and lose perspective. Plot and setting magic bleeds into politics from the very first page. The novel spans 3 generations of the Trueba family in an unnamed, Chile-like country. We witness their rise, decadence, and eventual reckoning with a violent military coup. Allende stitches time effortlessly, jumping years without losing narrative momentum or emotional weight. The family estate, Tres Marias, feels alive, almost another character watching history unfold. Urban Santiago contrasts sharply, portraying shifting social classes and ideological tensions simmering downtown. Earthquakes shake mansions, spirits wander corridors, and fortunes crumble like cracked plaster. The elegiac atmosphere recalls Garcia Marquez, yet Allende roots events in Chilean specificity. Political turmoil escalates gradually, mirroring real 20th century upheavals familiar to Latin American readers. When tanks roll, earlier omens suddenly snap into chilling focus. The plot's breadth risks diffusion, but persistent thematic threads maintain coherence. Every magical event foreshadows a tangible political consequence, fusing realism and myth seamlessly. That fusion keeps pages turning even during dense family genealogy passages. By the finale, setting and plot feel inseparable, like twin vines strangling tradition. Characters and themes. Every character embodies a battle between memory and power. Clara sees futures yet struggles to protect loved ones from fated sorrows. Esteban Trueba begins idealistic, hardens into brutality, then confronts tragic isolation. Blanca rebels with forbidden love, modeling courage against patriarchal dictates. Jaime and Nicholas represent divergent male responses to privilege, science, and spirituality. Ferula's resentment exposes the suffocating expectations placed on unmarried women. Even minor maids and peasants gain distinct voices, illustrating entrenched class divides. Themes spiral around memory, repeating history, and intergenerational trauma. Allende suggests personal amnesia enables national atrocities to germinate. Ghosts remind descendants of debts unpaid, refusing convenient forgetting. Love appears tender, yet invariably political within oppressive systems. Violence begets violence, yet resilience sprouts stubbornly from cracked soil. Through epilogue narration, forgiveness emerges as an act of revolutionary defiance. The characters linger afterward, urging readers to audit their inherited stories. Narrative style and language. Allende's prose sings, then lands a punch without warning. The omniscient narrator drifts between diary confessions and folkloric town gossip. Long, flowing sentences contrast staccato bursts describing torture rooms. That rhythmic variety keeps 500 pages surprisingly nimble. Sensory details bloom. Jasmine gardens, copper kettles, and crushed grapes stain passages. Spanish idioms survive translation, preserving regional cadence. Humor splices through darkness, preventing the saga from drowning in despair. Allende balances exposition with withheld information, inviting readers to piece truths gradually. Repeated motifs, keys, hair, and notebooks create textual anchors amid temporal leaps. Some readers may find omniscience distancing, craving deeper interiority, yet the chorus effect amplifies communal trauma, aligning with Latin American oral traditions. Magical elements are narrated matter-of-factly, respecting indigenous worldviews over Western skepticism. The result feels less like fantasy and more like layered reality. Language, therefore, becomes both vessel and argument for cultural plurality. Final verdict. This novel dazzles, haunts, and ultimately demands reflection. The blend of family melodrama and national tragedy delivers lasting emotional force. Historical context enriches the reading, yet unfamiliarity never blocks comprehension. Some pacing lulls appear mid-book, especially around Nicholas's philosophical escapades. Still, those detours underscore generational privilege and escapism. Violence descriptions may distress sensitive readers, but they feel earned, never gratuitous. Audiobook listeners will appreciate the lyrical delivery of Spanish names and places. For magical realism newcomers, this title offers an accessible yet profound entry point. Veterans of the genre will admire its political sharpness, distinguishing it from dreamier counterparts. The story's feminist undercurrent feels urgent even decades after publication. Allende shows that household silence enables national silence. Confronting both is necessary. I finished breathless, grieving and grateful in equal measure. Few novels manage such scope without sacrificing intimacy. For these reasons, The House of the Spirits earns a prominent shelf position. Read the full deep dive on our site for added historical context and analysis.